welcome. I'm Nellie in the kitchen and I am making banana bread today. So I thought I would start off by welcoming you here. I'm starting with a new camera, so hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties here. So new lens, new angle, new everything, so bear with me. And I'm just getting used to everything. So starting off with my loaf pan. So let's get this buttered up. Yes. How many of you keep your butter on the counter? Raise of hands or comment below, okay? I keep mine. I've always kept mine in the cupboard, and I don't know, some people like to keep it in the refrigerator, but I like to I have butter everything, all my pans and stuff with butter. So, and I use my basting tool, and I like to coat everything with that. And it's really hard to do it if it's sitting in the refrigerator. So that's why I keep it on there, and it doesn't hurt it. I had family members who had farms, and they always kept their butter on the table, and I always find it weird when I know people say, hey, I keep sticks, of course, in the refrigerator and stuff, but I've always kept my fresh butter in the cupboard. I keep it in a little tub. I also have a little dish also. This is butter dish that I keep too, for doing toast as well. So, but yes. All right, we've got our banana bread pan all buttered up, ready to go. We're gonna put that up there. I have all my ingredients laid out. I like when I actually make my banana bread, I like to get them all on my counter and ready to go. And especially my eggs, I like to have them a little bit of room temperature. I think everything bakes up a little bit better when you do that. I already mashed my bananas. I usually do use 4 or 5. Today I think I have 3, but they're pretty large, so I think I can get away with it. And I already smushed them up with my fork, so I have them set up here. I do not have my little whisk, so I'm gonna grab my whisk out of my drawer real quick. So I'm gonna grab that quick. All right, so I have to have 8 tablespoons of melted butter, and it has to be cooled, so I already did melt that. I'm gonna pour that right into my batter bowl. And yes, I actually mix this by hand. You can use a mixer if you want. Totally up to you. I usually pop this all into my dishwasher as I'm mixing it, but today I'm gonna do this up here for you guys so that you can see it all. Then we need a cup of brown sugar. Ooh, I'm gonna pop this into my, I always wear, whenever I wear white, yes people, I'm always getting myself messy. So, this is my tried and true recipe. If you would like it, comment below and I will definitely send it to you, okay? All right. And a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of sugar, white sugar, depending on how sweet you like your banana bread. My husband likes his sweet. And then of course, my 1 cup prep bowls, I use them a lot. And I also like to always break my eggs into them so that I don't get shells in my banana bread. And then I just break up my egg, throw it in there, one at a time. That's my little secret. Okay. I don't have any grandkids with me today, so none of them can break my eggs for me. They like to do that. How about you guys? Do you have any kids around or grandkids that like to whisk up and break up your eggs for you and put them in there for you? They're coming up a little bit later today, so. All right. And I love our vanilla for Pampered Chef, our double strength Madagascar vanilla, bourbon vanilla. So mine calls for 1.5 teaspoons. I don't know if you guys know this, but our caps measure out to be a teaspoon. I believe that's what they say. So you don't have to use the teaspoon in here. I don't know if I've ever actually checked that to see if it actually measures out to be a teaspoon. Should we try that today and see if it actually measures out? Let's check it out and see. Oh, I don't know if I've got the steady hands today to see if it works. Yep, it does do that. So if you don't have your measuring teaspoon available, you can always use the cap, okay? And so we need 1.5. So if you don't have a teaspoon available, use the cap. Did you know that? That's my secret tip for you today. Use the cap. It's a teaspoon. It's a teaspoon measurement. There's my little secret with you. All right. Now, most people say you should measure your flour, your baking powder, and your salt separately and put them in there separately and add them one at a time. I am not going to do that. I'm going to put it all together because why make a mess and why dirty an extra dish or extra bowl? I'm all about having it clean and be that way. So we are going to measure it all at once and put it in here. We need 1 3/4 cup of flour. So we're going to grab our 3/4 cup. Oh, I already dirtied up my 1 cup of 1 cup measuring cup, so I'm going to use 2 half cups, okay? It fits in here easier, so. It fits in there easier. Just got to make sure that I put it in here. I'm making a mess today. I always say, messy cooks are the best cooks. So there's our 1 cup. Okay. Here's my little key. We're going to do the 3/4 cup, but we're not going to add it in right away because we want to make sure that we add it in little by little. And we're going to keep this over a little bit here. Okay. We can put our top on here. A little bit extra for measure. Okay. We need a teaspoon of baking soda. We do have to wash off this because otherwise it will stick. We're going to wash off and dry our teaspoon. I'm using our new towels. Yes, they're so soft. I just love them. Our teaspoon of baking soda. And we need salt. We need a 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to grab my 1/2 teaspoon. By the way, these measuring spoons, next month, if you host a party, you get them when you make a purchase of with us. So, all right, now we are going to mix this all together. And little by little, I'm going to add the remaining flour. Okay? So simple and so easy. In the wintertime, I make banana bread a lot. How about you guys? How many bananas do you have that go bad in your house? We do it a lot. Actually, I think sometimes Mike purposely doesn't eat the banana, so he gets me to make some banana bread. And this is such an easy recipe. He doesn't like banana bread with nuts or chips. So half the time I have to make 2 batches. Because I like nuts and chips. But I also don't like regular flour, so I use my special flour in mine. So I make 2 batches anyways. And this mixes up so easy. And if you want, you can melt a little extra butter and pour it down the middle so you get that, just that buttery, gooey top. Or you can pour a little extra brown sugar, white sugar, anything you want down that top. And this is all mixed together really nice and good. I try not to over mix it. Grab my spatula. Get all my good stuff out of there. We're going to pour it into our baking pan. We're going to put it in an oven of 350 degrees and we're going to bake it about 55 minutes. Depending on your oven, I always say everyone's oven temps run a little differently. You want to keep an eye on it. I always set a timer between 45 to 50 minutes just to check it and make sure. Run a toothpick through it. If you have our cake tester from Pampered Chef, run that through it. Just make sure it comes out clean. And it does come out a little moist. As long as it's a little moist, not gooey, usually tells you that it's pretty done. Okay. And we're going to pull this down. That's going to be a good loaf. That is going to be a really good loaf. There we go. Alrighty, wash my hands again. Now today, I'm going to sprinkle. Where's our cinnamon? Where's our cinnamon? Ooh, we have cinnamon plugs. Nope, I'm going to do the currunky. Don't tell Mike. I'm going to sprinkle our little currunty cinnamon on there. Just get a little extra oomph today. Alrighty. I'm going to pop this in the oven and bake it. And it is going to be so delicious. I want to thank you for watching. I am Nellie in the kitchen. And like I said before, if you want this recipe, just pop a link or pop a comment down in the section below and just say recipe. And I will send you a link or I will send you the recipe to you. So I want to thank you for watching. I am Nellie in the kitchen. Ta-ta for now. Bye.